welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley, I run things here at Okrogal, and welcome to our week 1 Keto for 30 days update video, friends. I have a very loose outline here of what I want to talk about in the order I want to talk about it in. So I'm going to be putting timestamps in the description box if you just want to see me touch on my weigh-in, if you just want to see me touch on you know, the whole concept of me working out every day. There will be timestamps so that you can kind of skip around. I will take no offense if you jump around through this video. Okay, week 1 down. So we're gonna start with like what the main point of this video is, which is the keto portion. I feel so good. I feel so good. Again, I do believe it is a trifecta of 3 things that I am doing for 30 days, but eating is obviously a huge part of that, and by eating keto, I just feel amazing. So let's chat about like kind of the ease of all of it. It has been so easy. I was coming off of a weekend of eating trash, so I thought it was going to be a lot harder to slip into giving up the carbs. You know, I mentioned like I indulged a lot when we were out of town. I drank more than I normally do. I was eating a lot of like snacky stuff. Like I was eating a lot of chips. We got donuts two different days that we were gone. So I thought I was gonna have a little bit more of a withdrawal than I did. I did not experience keto flu. Tuesday, which was my first day of 30, I felt so nauseous at the zoo. We went to the zoo and I felt so sick. I remember Daisy got a cookie and I was like, ooh, when she gets a cookie, I'm gonna get a coffee. This was like earlier in the day. I was like, I'm gonna get an iced coffee. I couldn't do it. I felt so sick. I don't think it was keto related. I think I had a bad reaction to xylitol. I don't normally consume things with xylitol, and I had 2 pieces of gum with xylitol in it, and I think that kind of messed me up. But no keto flu symptoms whatsoever. I think I can contribute being like really successful this first week to 2 things. 1, keeping it simple. I kept it super simple. Like when it came to meals, when it came to lunches, I had mentioned this, but like I didn't even meal prep. I just made sure that I had plenty of things to reach for that were keto friendly, and that ended up working for me. Now come Thursday, I got my handy dandy notebook. Guys, I cannot recommend this notebook enough. Talk about keeping it simple. I know I talked about this so much in my what I eat in a day video from last week. I will link that if you haven't seen it, but this notebook has just worked wonders when it comes to keeping me on track. I don't make it complicated. I don't make it confusing. I don't do more work than I have to. I don't remember if I said this in my like official I'm doing keto for 30 days video. I know I mentioned it in my vlog, but I'm only counting net carbs. That's all I'm tracking. I'm not tracking calories, fat, protein, nothing. So this is an example. I'm covering my weight because we haven't gotten there yet. This is an example from yesterday. So you can see like I'm cold brew with heavy whipping cream, smart cake, hard boiled egg. Like I am not making it harder than it needs to be. You can see yesterday I was really under on carbs. I was 17.5 net carbs out of 25. I mark off my water, I write down my workout, and this has just done wonders for holding me accountable. I leave it open on the kitchen counter. Whenever I eat something, I write it down. I would say, especially when it comes to later in the day, I become more conscious of about how many carbs I've had, which is important because you guys know I've been like wanting to drink my Spindrifts, or I bought those like Olipop drinks, and I have those in the evening time, and they do have carbs. Spindrifts are 1 net carb. Those Olipops are like 3 to 4 net carbs, and that can get away from you pretty quick. But I look at this, I crunch the numbers in my head, and it's been such a great way to, I hate to just say hold me accountable, but to keep me on track. Another thing that I've been doing, which I've never done something like this on keto, writing stuff down. I have tracked, but you know, on my phone, but I've never actually like written stuff down, which just works, for some reason is more important to me when I'm writing it versus punching it into my phone. Anyways, I digress. Another thing that I'm doing this go round is testing my ketones, which I've never done before. Y'all, I am killing it when it comes to ketones. They have not been below, I believe, a 0.8 since I've started this. Now, I test them at like all random times. Sometimes I test them like half an hour after a workout and I know they're gonna be on the higher side. Sometimes I test them like right when I wake up, or sometimes I test them in the middle of the day. They've been 0.8, 1.2. I took them this morning, they were 1.7. So I know I'm doing something right, and having that acknowledgement from the keto, I think ours is called Keto Track, from our Keto Track monitor is helpful. I'm gonna kind of like circle back around to what I mentioned in the beginning. And I don't say this to like, to like be douchey or something, but like, it has not been hard. I don't know what surge of electricity, adrenaline, whatever is running through my veins, but this transition has not been difficult in the slightest. I've just been so motivated and so dedicated to this 30 days. I want to be successful. I want to do it for 30 days and I want to see results. Another thing I have here is that last week we did get takeout twice. I feel like that's kind of important to note. We got takeout from Wood Ranch, which I've mentioned before. It's a barbecue place. So many keto friendly options. I had a tri-tip salad, and then I swapped out the dressing. The dressing wasn't even that carb heavy, but it was like 3 net carbs, but I swapped it for a blue cheese that was 0. It was like 0.7 or something. So I swapped the dressing on that. That was totally appropriate. And then we also got Luna Grill, which is a like Mediterranean, they do like kebabs, things like that. I basically got a kebab plate and like got rid of all the carb heavy stuff. So like no rice, no pita bread. I just had a beef kebab, a chicken kebab, and then a Greek salad. And that was it. So being smart about that too. I am a proponent, I am a fan of eating out on keto, getting takeout, even getting fast food that's keto friendly. It's just really important to check those nutrition facts and not just assume that something is low to no carb. Okay, so let's talk weight. I'm gonna tell you what I started at and what I weighed in at this morning. Like I said, it is Tuesday. I'm filming these on Tuesdays, uploading them on Wednesday because Tuesday was when I started. So I'm gonna tell you what I started at, what I ended at, and then I'm gonna kind of go over, not some blips, I wouldn't call them blips, but just things that I noticed throughout the week. So I started at 154.0, 154 on the dot. I have no idea what I weighed pre-vacation because I was on my period and I never weigh myself when it's when I'm on my cycle. So I don't know like if I maintained, if I gained, if I lost while I was on vacation. But Tuesday morning when I got, the day after we got back, I was 154.0. I weighed in this morning at 148.8. Which makes me so happy. That's a loss of 5.2 pounds. You guys know we have been knocking on that door of the 140s for so long, and I'm just so happy and proud of myself. And aside from just like feeling joy, like I feel my body feels good. My body feels good, my clothes are fitting better, and I'm just ready to kick butt the remaining 3 weeks of this journey. So 2 things I wanted to note when it comes to weight this week. There were 2 days, and I've been writing I write my weight and my sleep, how many hours I sleep down in here. So, which is really nice to be able to like reference. So there was a day that I gained and 2 days where I was the same. So the 11th and the 12th, oh, here we go. I was like, I don't know what day that is, but I have it written here. So Thursday and Friday, I was 151.2, 151.2. On Thursday, I drank so much water. So I'm fairly certain that that's why I stayed the same. I drank so much water. I think I drank like 50, 60 maybe ounces of water. I'm still like working on drinking enough water, but deduction would say that that is why I maintained. Now, between Saturday and Sunday, Saturday I was 149.0, and then Sunday I was 149.4. Now, also like these are guesses. Like this could totally just be normal weight fluctuation, but I think it's kind of neat, especially when you're on track, to be like, why did I stay the same? Or why did I gain? So over these 2 days, on Saturday, I've been really conscious about stopping, like to stop eating, you know, like around like 8. Like that's the last time I want to be eating. I'm trying to eat earlier. You know, it's easier said than done, but that's kind of been a goal of mine. Saturday, I had a Quest Hero Bar at 8:30, and then was up 0.4 on the scale. So I have a feeling that contributed to that 0.4 gain. Okay, so now that we talked about the keto portion of this, I feel like it would be I'd be doing a disservice if I didn't also chat about the other things that I'm doing for 30 days that I know are assisting with weight loss as well. So let's start with no drinking. Similarly to keto, surprisingly easy. And I think the reason that it was because the reason it was so easy is because I replaced that behavior. I am somebody who every night, sometimes every other night, has a glass of wine or two to wind down, has a White Claw or two. I wanted to replace that behavior, so I went out and bought a lot of like what I would consider like special treat type drinks. I got those lime, if you saw my grocery haul, you know there's a lot of drinks in my fridge. I got those lime spin drifts. I'm only drinking those at night because those are like my nighttime beverage. I got the Reed's like 0 sugar. It's like they're like 12 carbs, 12 erythritol, 0 sugar ginger ale, the Olipop drinks. Obviously we have other stuff in there. I have some sparkling ices, Diet Coke, which we normally have in the fridge. But I pour myself a little glass. I fill my little cocktail glass with ice. I pour some of that Spindrift in. I toss in a lime wedge, and I feel like I'm having a little cocktail. And that has kind of replaced the behavior of drinking. And for me, it's not I want a glass of wine. Like, I'm not like, I need the alcohol. For me, it's like that routine of having a glass of something. So just substituting it out has worked wonders, and it's been really easy. The other thing I'm doing for 30 days is working out. I have done a Peloton ride every day since we got back from vacation, since last Tuesday. I'm getting up really early. I'm setting my alarm for 5:30, and I'm making myself get out of bed at 6 at the latest. Like, I can hit snooze as many times as I want until 6 o'clock, or I can get up at 5:45 or whatever. It has completely changed my life. Like, I am able to wake up earlier because I'm not drinking and because I'm going to bed earlier and I'm eating earlier. So I get up, I do a workout, I shower, I do my hair, makeup, whatever I want to do. I get so much shit done before Daisy rolls out of bed at 8:30. It's the combination of waking up early but also working out just gives me so much energy for my day. I am tracking my workouts in my notebook as well. I'm tracking the length of ride that I do and then the difficulty. They rate every ride out of 10, so I'm also tracking the difficulty just to see if there's anywhere where I maybe want to challenge myself. So all in all, everything is going great. It also helps when you see the results on the scale, right? Like, it is just that much more motivating to me now that I'm in the 140s. I'm like, let's do it. We're getting down to 140. That's it. We're doing it. I'm gonna go over goals for this second week in a minute, but one thing I want to talk about is that I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna get frustrated if this upcoming week I don't lose a ton. I'm well aware with keto that like you lose a lot in the beginning and then you either stall or you lose, you know, 0.2 a week. I'm not gonna get frustrated with that. I'm going to see where this week takes us, reevaluate after this week, and then maybe see, do I wanna start tracking the rest of my macros? Do I need to pivot somewhere else to see the weight come off? Right now we're gonna revel in this moment, and then after week 2 go from there. So for week 2, my goals: drink more water. In my little notebook, let me show you. So in my notebook here, at the beginning of the week, you fill this part out where it says habits. So I put the 3 things I'm doing: no alcohol, eat keto, workout. That was for last week. For this week, I put no alcohol workout, because I know I'm gonna eat keto, right? So to hold me accountable, I put no alcohol workout and drink, I think I said 50 ounces of water a day. That's definitely on the lower side. Y'all know I bought that big old jug of to drink my water out of. I need to start small. Thinking even that I could drink half of that jug is a little ambitious. So we're going with 50 ounces of water a day. We're gonna start there. Week after this upcoming week, maybe we'll up it, but that's gonna be goal number 1. Goal number 2 is to continue to eat on the earlier side. I would say this week I probably ate early 4 out of the 7 nights. I wanna keep that up. Last night actually was perfect because I'm like, you know what? I wanna eat early and Daisy hasn't eaten yet. We're gonna eat as a family. If you've been here for a while, I've really been trying to work on that. It's been hard, but I want all of us at the table together. And when we eat earlier, that's possible. So goal number 2 is eat early. The third goal that I have this week is to shift my workouts a bit. So this past week I did 5 20-minute Peloton rides and 2 30-minute Peloton rides. For this week, I want to do 3 20-minute and 4 30-minute. So basically just upping those 30-minute rides. They are a lot. That is a workout for me to do a 30-minute ride, but the payoff afterwards, like I feel the difference between doing a 20-minute and a 30-minute for me is huge. So that is the goal when it comes to working out. Other than eat early, I really have no other food goals because I feel like I'm killing it. This is working for me. What I'm doing is working. How I'm tracking everything is working. What I'm doing is working, and I don't plan on changing it again until after this week 2. We can kind of reevaluate if things happen to go sideways. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Drop me a comment down below, and I will see you guys on Friday with a what I eat in a day video. Bye.